So just kind of get comfortable in the chair, lean back into the chair. Let your feet be firmly planted on the floor. Maybe just wiggle your toes a few times. And just relax the four corners of your feet into the ground. Let your hands just rest face down on tops of your legs and just wiggle your fingers a few times. And just rest your hands. And just relax back into your chair. And we're going to start by just closing our eyes for a few moments and just breathing, just noticing our breath. So go ahead and close your eyes, or if you're more comfortable, you can always gaze down at the floor. So we're just going to be here for a few moments, just getting comfortable in the chair, just feeling the feet in the ground. Feel your hands heavy on your legs. And notice if you're clenching your teeth, your jaw, like we tense our jaw, we don't even realize it. So maybe relax that bottom jaw away from the top and just creating a little space in your mouth. And we're just going to begin by taking a nice breath in through the nose. And then a big exhale, like a sigh, out of the mouth. So take a nice long breath in through the nose. And then exhale out of the mouth like a sigh. So let's do that one more time. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth like a sigh. And then we go ahead and open your eyes. I'm going to start with some stretching. I'm going to start with the neck first. So if you have any problems with your neck, you're more than welcome to sit it out or just give it a try. So sit up nice and tall now. Take a breath in, lift your head up, and then you're going to exhale slowly, looking over your left shoulder. So you're going to look at the wall towards the left. If your neck hurts, just look at the camera then. Go ahead, if you're looking over your shoulder, relax that right one down away from the ear. And just be here for a few breaths in, just feeling that stretch in the outer neck. And then slowly bring your head back towards the camera. And then go ahead and look over to the right side. And if you feel any tension in that neck, go ahead and look forward. If you're like me, one side is always going to be tighter than the other. So just go slow and just be here and just breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Take a breath in. And exhale, relax your shoulders, look over your right shoulder. And then slowly come back to center. Now we're just going to circle the head a few times, nice and slow. You may hear a lot of cracking, so please go slower and make the circle smaller. And just breathe. I know I hear the cracking in my neck. And then pause. And then reverse the direction a few times, nice and slow. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly bring your head back to center. Okay, so I'm going to do one for the shoulders now. So bring your shoulders up, back, down, and around. You can just relax your arms, just move the shoulders. Breathing in, bring the shoulders up, and exhaling down and around. Nice slow movement here. If you have any trouble with the shoulders, like you can sit it out. Otherwise, go ahead and try to get a little movement in the shoulders. And then pause, and then reverse the direction a few times, nice and slow. And then just relax the shoulders down. Go ahead now and squeeze the shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, drop them. Oh, somebody else wants to join in. That's cute. It's so cute. Inhale up. I had a little face show up. And exhale, drop. One more time. Inhale, squeeze. This is a good one to let go of any tension. And exhale, drop. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do one for the wrist. I'm going to come up toward the camera and show you what we're going to do. You're going to bring your forearms together and interlace your fingers. And then you're going to draw a little figure eight. Just draw a little figure eight in the air. Just a little figure 8, moving the wrist. And here comes the fun part, reverse the direction, which is always fun. We just reverse the direction. You may hear some clicking in the wrist again. Good. And take that down and then circle a couple times. And then reverse. Okay. And then just relax the arms down. Okay, we're gonna do one for the spine, warming up the spine a little bit. So if you're on your chair, just come forward just a tiny bit. Make sure you don't have a rolly chair. If you have a rolly chair, lock the wheels or make sure you don't move too much. So put your feet on the floor, put your hands on your legs. So I'm going to show you first. What you're going to do is move your hands off the tops of your knees. So your fingers go off the tops of your knees. You're going to round your spine and tip your chin into your chest. And then you're going to glide your hands back towards your hips, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up towards the ceiling and drop your head. So then you're going to round again, tip the chin into the chest, and allow the hands to reach over your knees, and then glide back once again and lift the heart. So we'll all do it together now. So go ahead and glide your hands off the tops of the knees, roll through your spine, tip the chin into the chest. So your spine is kind of hitting the chair. And then glide your hands back towards your hips, roll the shoulders back, and then just look up towards the ceiling. Go ahead one more time, round through the spine, glide the hands off the tops of the legs, really round through the spine. So this is nice if you sit a lot. It's a nice way to warm the spine up. Just do that one more time. And then reach. And then come on up. Okay? All right, so I'm going to do one now for the ankles. So grab your left thigh. Let the left toes reach, drop towards the floor. If you can't hold the thigh, it's okay. You can always put your heel on the floor and join us that way, because we're just going to circle at our ankle. This is where you're going to hear a lot of cracking going on. So go nice and slow. Don't forget to breathe, breathing in and breathing out. And then reverse the direction a few times. I see all these little faces showing up in the movie. It's so cute. It must be that time of day, dinner time. And then just relax the foot. Give a little squeeze, and then take it out and shake that leg out. It's cute. All right, so bring the right knee up. Relax the right foot, or put the heel on the floor and you could use circles that way. Otherwise, go ahead and circle, nice and slow. Breathing in and breathing out. And then reverse a couple times. And then just relax the foot and maybe hug the knee up a little bit, get a little stretch there, and then take it down. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of water. If you guys have water near you, grab it. So this is a fun one to do. Maybe we can get, I see a bunch of kiddos, so maybe they'll like to do this one with you. This one's a fun one. I'm going to show you first and then we'll all do it together. It's kind of a little hard to do with the camera, but I'll give it a try. So what we're going to do is bring your left hand towards the camera and your right knee up. Then you're going to take it down, right arm towards the camera and your left knee up, and take it down. Okay? So here we go. Left hand towards the camera, right knee up. It's kind of alternate arm leg lifts here. Take it down. Right arm, left knee. There you go, good. Take it down. Left arm, right knee. Yep. Take it down. Here we go. Right, left. Take it down. Left, right. Going faster now. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, keep going. Left, right, right, left. There you go. And then take it down. That's a fun one, right? Because I always end up getting people doing both sides at the same time. It's always fun. So continuing with that motion, we're going to put our hands outside our chair or just drop the hands down. We're going to do a little core and quad strengthening here. What you're going to do is continue bringing the knee up and down. We're going to march in place a little bit. So kind of sit up tall if you can. Let the hands be outside. And just bring that knee up and put the foot down and just kind of march in place. Breathing in and breathing out. Yep, real easy to do here, just up and down. Good, there you go. And then put both feet on the floor. Okay, so let's just do some stretching now for the arms. We didn't get to them yet. So what you're gonna do is if you have shoulder issues, you could always sit it out, but I'll show you some adjustments. So for right now, if you can reach your arms up overhead, interlace them, palms towards the ceiling, and relax your shoulders down. Now if your shoulders hurt, go ahead and just push your palms towards the camera so you're just kind of hinged. Looks like everybody's pretty good. Okay, so reach up, plant those feet. Go ahead and push up through the right side, get a little stretch. Come back, push up through the left and get a little stretch. And then come back. Release the left arm down outside your leg, right arm overhead for a little side stretch here. Once again, shoulder issues, go ahead and put your fingers on top of your shoulder. Otherwise, go ahead and reach that long arm long alongside your ear. Good. Come back up. We'll move a little faster here. Over to the right. Relax that. Wait, yeah, right. And drop down. Left arm overhead and reach. Come back up. Come back over. Good. Come back up, reach, and come back. And then come back up. Now hang out here, look at your thumbs, and you're going to slowly release your arms down. Tip the chin into your chest, sit up tall, relax your arms outside your legs. We're going to move this 3 times. We're going to do this. Go ahead, bring your hands back up overhead to a high prayer, it's called, and go ahead and look at your thumbs. And then you're going to release your arms down alongside your body, tip the chin into your chest. So your neck should be nice and warmed up now. Inhale up, reach the hands up overhead, look at your thumbs, and then release your arms down, tip the chin into the chest. And then place your hands on your thighs and sit up nice and tall. So what we're going to do first is stand up nice and tall and practice our alignment of standing. If you're like me, my posture has been going downhill sometimes in the winter. We're all like this all the time. So we're just going to practice standing up tall. We're going to start with our feet first. So you want to see what the feet look like. You want your feet a bit hip distance apart. You really want to push the 4 corners of your feet into the ground. You want to stand up nice and tall by rolling your shoulders back and your palms forward. Okay? So really lift your head up and then just relax your shoulders down. Feel your shoulder blades kind of moving in together. Instead of moving rounding, you want to roll them back and stand up nice and tall. And just take a moment here and just really feel the alignment, maybe moving your feet, the weight into your toes and your weight into your heels a little bit. And then just really pushing the feet into the ground. Okay. So we're going to start with some movement now. I'm going to show you first. Sorry. Allergy season. We're going to start with what's called a warrior pose. So you're going to start with your right foot forward. Left foot's going to come back. So I hope you can see me okay. So if you have bad knees, don't really bend that right knee. Maybe just have it pull back a little bit so you have like a slight bend. Otherwise, if you're comfortable bending the right knee, go ahead and bend it. You want your knee in line with your ankle, your right foot forward. Your left foot is like on a 45-degree angle, and you're going to bring your arms out into a T formation. You probably have all seen this picture, or if you've done yoga before, it's called Warrior 2. I bet the kids know this one from school. I can see, is he doing it? So we're in Warrior 2. And a nice little stretch here. So if I don't know if you can see me, you're gonna push the room away. So your fingers are going towards the ceiling and your palms are going into your wall. So you're gonna feel a stretch there. Just keep pushing into the walls, relax your shoulders. And go ahead and then just put the palms down towards the floor. So this is your Warrior 2. So we're going to add a little movement here. Go ahead and straighten your right leg. Cross your arms across your chest. Okay? We're going to be doing this 3 times. So then you're going to exhale, bend to warrior 2. Good. Inhale, you're going to straighten the right leg, cross the arms across your chest. Then you're going to exhale to that warrior 2. Yes, you all have it. Good. One more time. Good. And then exhale, warrior 2. Let's do another stretch. Palms up towards the ceiling. Palms up towards the ceiling. We're going to tip back what's called peaceful warrior. You're going to relax your left hand on your left thigh. Right arm is going to come overhead as best you can. And you're going to gaze underneath that right armpit. Keep bending through that right knee and kind of feel a little stretch here on the outer side body. Looks good, everyone. So just be here. Hang out and just breathe. And then make your way back up to that warrior 2. Drop your hands and step your left foot to meet the right and shake it out. Nicely done, everyone. All right, come back to standing up nice and tall again. Find your foundation with the feet. Remember, push the 4 corners of the feet into the ground, stand up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back, hands forward. This is called mountain pose in yoga. You've probably seen this lots of times too. So just practicing the alignment here. Because now we're going to move over to the left side for warrior 2. So your left foot is forward, right foot is back. So once again, you're bending through the left knee. If you have knee trouble, go ahead and straighten it a little bit or put a soft bend into that knee. So your knee is in line with your ankle, left toes are going towards the wall, right foot is on a 45. Come bring your arms up to a T formation. If you like to do that stretch again, it's up to you. If your shoulders are kind of tired, go ahead and flip the palms up. All different things here, whatever feels good to you, okay? So just hang out here for a breath in and out. So now we're going to add that movement. Inhale, straighten that left leg, cross your arms across your chest. Exhale, bend back to warrior 2. Go ahead and straighten that left leg, cross the arms across your chest. Back to warrior 2. Nice, everyone. One more time. Straighten and cross the arms across your chest and back to warrior 2. Good. So now we're going to do that peaceful warrior. So go ahead and flip the palms up towards the ceiling. Drop that right arm on that right leg. Left arm overhead, gaze underneath that left armpit for your peaceful warrior. Looks good. Okay. So that left arm is overhead, gazing underneath the armpit. And make your way back up to that warrior 2. Good. And then relax your arms and step the right foot to meet the left and shake it out. Give it a little shake. All right. This is another nice thing to do. Step your feet a little bit further apart now. Now you're going to have soft knees, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to do a little swing and tap. Collarbone and your lower back. A little swing and tap. You can either follow the swing or gaze forward, whichever feels better. So just swing. Oh, move my curtain. And tap. This is another good one. If you sit a lot, you might hear a little pop in the back. And then come back to center and relax your arms. So we're going to work on balancing. So balancing, a lot of people, everybody has problems with balancing. So every day is different. Like some days you feel like your balance is pretty good. Some days you don't. One side is easier than the other. So I'm just going to talk you really quick through my little balancing spiel. So if you have a chair near you, make sure you have it if you feel a little wobbly. But for right now, you're going to be standing in that posture again, standing up nice and tall. Feel the feet firmly planted into the ground. Your center of gravity is your stomach, your core area. So we really want to just practice breathing in on that because it helps strengthen the muscles along your spine. So like I said, center of gravity, that's where it holds you for balance. And also finding a focal point, either straight ahead or gaze down at the floor. But try not to move the head around. That's when we get a little off balance. So once we get into this posture, we're going to do tree pose, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. Once we get into tree pose, I mean, you could look down at first and see where your feet are, and then when you come into the pose, find your focal point and just hang out there. So it's a lot of information, but remember, center of gravity, standing up tall, and focus. So for right now, I'm going to talk you through the tree pose. So right now, look down at your feet, and now we're just going to roll through our feet, come to the toes, to the heels, and just kind of like a weeble wobble, just go back and forth, and to see how your balance is. If you're on a carpet, it might be hard. And then come back to grounding down through those feet. So look down. What you can do is shift your weight over to the left, and you bring your right foot in. So that means your heel is above your left ankle. All 5 toes are on the floor. Kind of like a kickstand on a bike. Make sure you have that space and your toes, all your 5 toes are grounded in. Hands come to your heart. Now, I'm not sure if anybody practices a full tree. No, okay, just wanted to make sure. So baby tree, there's nothing wrong with starting here. Oh, go ahead, I see you doing it. So if you're gonna go into the full tree, go ahead. Otherwise, everybody hang out here, or put one hand on your chair if you need it. It's okay to use it. Or arms up in a V shape. Everybody's different. It's harder through Zoom, so I'm not sure how everybody's doing here, but once you're in your tree, what feels good to you, find that focal point with the eyes. Really push down on that left big toe and just breathe and focus. Looks good, good focusing, just breathe. Just focus a little bit more. Good. Bring your hands back, bring them to your heart. And then take everything down and give it a little shake. That was awesome. Everybody did the tree. You guys doing okay over there with the tree? All right, so we're going to do the other side. So if you're using the chair, make sure you have that chair near you for the other side. We're going to roll through our feet one more time. Let's see how the other side goes. So ground down to the 4 corners of your feet. Stand up nice and tall. Shift your weight over to the right now. And bring that left foot in. So all 5 toes are on the floor, the back of the heel above the ankle bone. Or if you want to hike the foot in for the full tree, it's up to whoever wants to do that one. And the hands are at your heart. Remember, center of gravity. Find your focal point now, either straight ahead or gazing down at the floor. Push down on that big right toe. You could stay here or open up to your full tree. And just stay focused. Try not to move the head around. And just breathe. Good. Bring the hands back. Bring it to your heart. And take it down. Give it a little shake. Nice, everybody. Good job. All right. We're going to come back to sitting though. We're going to take our chair back. We'll come back to sitting. It's called eagle pose. It's a nice stretch for the shoulders and the arms. And we're going to do it sitting. And I'm just going to show you how we do that first. So your legs come out a little bit, your feet are out a little bit. And I'm going to show you first, so nobody do it yet. You're going to bring your arms out in a T formation. And you're going to wrap your arms either like this or like this. So I'm going to come up closer so everybody can see that. So your arms can either, some people can wrap, or just bring the backs of your hands together like that. Don't feel like you have to wrap. So just bring your backs of your hands like this is a perfect way to do the eagle. So bring your arms out, we'll all do it together. Like I'm pulling you in opposite directions, so your arms are in a T formation. Go ahead now, roll your shoulders back, fingers towards the camera, towards me. Now go ahead and put your left arm under the right, and then just bring the backs of your hands together. Yeah, everybody's got it. So now take your left foot, your left ankle, and cross it over your right. So bring your elbows up a little bit towards your chin, sit up tall. Make sure that left foot is crossed over your right. Look through your hands, and you're an eagle. You're in a sitting eagle. So elbows up by the chin And then exhale, relax your shoulders. Let them drop down away from your ears and let the knees kind of splay out a little bit. So bring the elbows up by the chin. And exhale, relax your shoulders. Now to come out of this, relax your arms, bring them out into T formation again. Lift that left foot up. I would call it 5-point star if we were standing. And then take it down. Shake that. Okay, let's try the other side. So feet out a little bit. Reach out long through your fingertips like I'm pulling you in opposite directions. Roll the shoulders back, fingers towards the camera. Now the left, I can never mirror. Right under left and bring the backs of the hands together. Or if you can wrap them, I'm not sure who can wrap them, I can't see. So, or just bring the backs of your hands together, elbows down, which is totally fine. Take the feet out a little bit, take that right foot over the left, cross them, and then look through your arms. So inhale, the elbows up by the chin, and then exhale, you relax your shoulders down. So you might feel a big stretch in the shoulders. Try not to over stretch if it's starting to bother you. Another breath in, and another breath out. Another breath in. And slowly undo your arms and down through the feet and kind of open up. Yay, we're done with that. And take it down. And maybe just shake it out a little bit. It's a big stretch for the shoulders. Okay. Now, I'm not sure how everybody's knees are. I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. It's if you have sciatica problem, anybody have that pain in their butt sometimes? So I'm going to show you a little stretch. I see a hand go up. So I'm going to show you some sitting stuff to help that. And if you're not comfortable doing it, it's okay. I'll show you a little modification, okay? But for right now, if you can place your left ankle on your right knee, if you are doing it, just check in. I'm all about alignment. So just make sure your right knee is in line with your ankle, toes forward. And just check in with the left. See how you are with this and flex that foot. I'm coming up to the camera real quick. You all do it. All right, so if you're not doing it, that's okay. For those who aren't doing it, you're gonna place your left foot inside your right, put your hand inside the knee and give a little push. So that opens up the hip a little bit. For those who are here, which is fantastic, you're gonna sit up nice and tall, put the hand inside and there, give a little push. So it opens up the hip a little bit. So you may feel something already. So just relax the shoulders. See the shoulders are up, drop them down. Good. And if you're here, just relax into that and push the knee out and just hang out. So just gonna take it up one more notch here. If you're up for it, grab the back of your lip. So let's try the other side. So go ahead and take the right foot now and place it on the left. Same thing. And you'll notice that one side, the knee might be up higher, or this might be your good side and you're able to do it. If you're not, remember to stick the foot inside the heel there and push out. Otherwise, be here. Sit up tall, relax the shoulders, and go ahead and gently push down on that knee. I feel it in my inner hip. It's a little tight today. And just relax those shoulders down. You remember to breathe. Okay. Now if you want to go a little further, for those who did it on the other side and want to give it a try again, go ahead and grab the sole of your foot and your knee and just rock a little bit. Good. If you want to squeeze a little bit. Anybody feel that? Sometimes you can feel it in the back of the leg. And then take that down and shake it out. Okay. So we're just going to stretch out the backs of the legs. So make sure you can see me. I'll put the chair back a little bit. So what you're going to do is take both legs out, toes towards the ceiling. Your heels are on the ground. So you might have to come off the chair a little bit. Both legs are long, toes towards the ceiling. Okay? Now some of you may just feel a stretch already. Sitting up tall here, hang on to your chair. If you want, you can reach your hands towards the camera, so you'd be like in a V shape. Tip the chin into your chest and just kind of hang out here. Breathe into the backs of those legs. This might be enough for you. If you would like to go further and see how it goes, you can always release the hands down to the floor, tip the chin into the chest, and kind of fold over. It's a big stretch for the lower back and the backs of the legs. Make sure your heels are on the ground, toes towards the ceiling. Or just stay here, whichever works for you. Like I said, everybody's different. And wherever you're at, just breathe, tip that chin into the chest, and fold over, and feel the stretch in the backs of the legs. And then slowly push those heels in the ground and come on up wherever you're at. Go ahead and place the feet back on the floor. So that's a pretty intense stretch forever, like different versions of that. And I'm going to do one more for the hips here. It's called windshield wiper. So take your feet out a little wider than your hips. You can hang on to the chair if you want, or just put your hands on your legs. So what we're going to do is drop the knees over to the right. Feel that stretch in the outer hip. Come back. Drop the knees over to the other side and feel that stretch. And then come back, and let's do that again. Good. One more time, and then drop. So you can do this on the floor as well, sitting up or laying down. Laying down is great because it helps the lower back if you have any tightness in the back. And then come on back. Okay. All right, how you all doing, all right? After I have my coughing fit? All right, I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to take the legs out again, and then you're going to reach your arms up overhead. It's kind of like a core thing. It's called boat pose in yoga if we do this on the floor. But lift your legs up, reach your arms overhead. See how that is? And then release everything down. Oh, you guys are great on this one. Go ahead, lift up again. Big stretch here, reach. Breathe. I see toes. And take it down. One more. Reach. And then take it down. All right. That's awesome, everyone. That was great. Grab some water. Let's just do one more stretch, and then I'm going to set you up for the relaxation bit. So we were just doing this before, so I'm going to finish up one more quad stretch here, one more leg thing. So put your hands outside your chair, feet are a little bit apart, about hip distance apart. And all we're going to do is kick the left leg out. You want to go no higher than your knee. So just kind of kick the leg out and put the foot back. Kick the foot back out. So it's a good for the quad muscles and the knee. And one more time, kick and then release. Kick, good, and then release. All right, other side. Kick the right leg out, no higher than your knee, and take it down. Go ahead and kick. Anybody feeling that? I feel that right there. And take it down. Yeah, right? And it's a good one to do. And you can do this on the floor too. And take this down. Last time. Hold. And take it down. All right. So shake all that out. We did a lot of movement today, a lot of stretching. So grab a sip of water, and then I'm going to talk you through that body scan I was telling you about. So like I said, you're at home now, so if you want to lay down on the floor or the couch or stay sitting, either one is totally fine. And if you've ever done this before, it's very relaxing and meditative. So you may fall asleep. It's okay. So if you have a blanket or something you want to put on you, or a jacket, go ahead. And give me 1 second. So if you're going to stay in the chair, take the legs out a little bit. Let them really just relax on the floor at your feet. Sink back into the chair. And once again, you can rest your hands on your legs, kind of like how we began the class. And just let the feet go back and forth a few times. Wiggle the toes. And just let the feet flop on the floor. With the hands, maybe wiggle the fingers a few times. You can even make a fist, tight, 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 tight. And then release and just wiggle those fingers. And let the hands drop on the legs. Really sink back into the chair. You don't have to sit up tall. Just kind of relax into it. Make yourselves comfortable. Yeah, if you want a blanket or a pillow behind you, go ahead and do that. So go ahead now and just either close your eyes or gaze down at the floor. And for this part, you're just going to relax as best you can. I'm going to talk you through this body scan. You don't have to do anything for the next few moments, and I will talk you back out of it. So for right now, I want you to take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Let the body soften here and relax. Deep breath in and exhale. Allow the body to just relax. If you're holding any tension, just letting it release with your exhale. And now you begin to feel your eyes getting heavy. Your eyelids are getting heavy. The space between your eyebrows is relaxing. Your face is relaxing. Your bottom jaw is dropping away from the top teeth, making that space once again in the mouth. Relaxing the back of your throat, relaxing the back of your neck. Just feel the shoulders just dropping down and away from your ears. Relaxing your upper arms. Relaxing your elbows. Relaxing your forearms. Relaxing your wrist. Relaxing the tops of your hands and the palms of your hands. And softening all 10 fingers. And just feeling your arms and your hands becoming heavy. Begin to relax the space between your shoulder blades. Relaxing your muscles along your spine. And just feeling your whole back relaxing into the chair. Softening the breath and softening your chest. And just softening your belly. Releasing your hips. Relaxing your thighs. Relaxing your knees and the backs of your knees. Relaxing your calf muscles. Relaxing the tops of the feet, soles of the feet, and softening all 10 toes. And just feeling your legs and your feet getting heavy. And now feeling the whole body now completely relaxed. And with each exhale, you're just letting go of everything. The mind might get wandering off or distracted. Just stay with the breath and just let everything go on your exhale. And then begin to deepen the breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Circle at your ankles, circle at your wrist. And then take the legs out. Once again, reach those arms up overhead. Take a big stretch, waking up the body. And then release everything down to the ground. Try to keep the eyes closed for a few more moments. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Okay. Thank you, everybody.